And the best way to get into the industry, the Texas Renaissance Festival works to maintain a list of carpenters. So the best thing to do is to put together a portfolio and send that portfolio to vendors at texrenfest.com. Now, if your portfolio does not yet have stuff like this in it, or stuff like, you come to TRF, you know what the buildings look like. Draw some. Do some spec drawings of things. The average space out here is 20 by 20. Sometimes they're 30 by 20 deep. And draw something cute. I mean, we want to know what kind of creativity you have. But we also want to know that you know basic construction. So give us photos and references for stuff you have already done. But something to know is, because these buildings are being paid for by vendors, you have to remember that these vendors are going to be able to sell out of this space for 17 days this year. That means the design really has to be cost effective. These are artists that are saving up for years to be able to build something, but it still has to make sense. It needs to not take 7 shows to pay for a building you built there, because then that doesn't work. So that's something to remember. So we've got the parameters of what the designs have to be, and I'll go into more of that, but you also have to be cost effective with your design. And that's why a lot of stuff gets built like this, where there's not as much roof visible, but the site's kind of oversaturated with roofs like that. We need a lot more dormers, we need a lot more visual interest. And having booths next to each other that are shaped the same is just bad visual theater. So, if it's next to a stucco building, then it might need to be a Tudor building or a cob building or a stone building. And the roofing materials tend to be, there are a lot of wood shingles out here, and wood shingles now have to be fire treated. We also like fake slate because it's cheaper than real slate and easier to install. Tile roofs and I guess there's some metal roofs, but you've got to really work hard to make a metal roof work out here with a lot of color and patinaing. So start drawing. Draw your little fantasy buildings and send them to vendors at texrenfest.com.